Hello, I am back again for another fantastic Baby Dust Month video. My nail polish unfortunately came off, so I'm not all tealed out, but don't worry, the nail polish will be coming back. I do promise that. Um, Still keeping up with the teal makeup, which I'm absolutely loving, especially the lips. Have been having fun with that. But this video is unfortunately not about having fun. Of course, it is Baby Dust Month, so that means that it is September, which also means that it is PCOS Awareness Month. And PCOS is something that I myself live with, as well as so do so many other women straight across Canada, the United States, and around the world. And I am going to seem what sounds snarky in this video, just because I'm going to be blowing a lot of PCOS myths out of the water. Because a lot of people that know about PCOS, they only know PCOS means infertility. Yes and no. A lot of people think that just because you have PCOS, you're going to have issues with weight. No, you don't have to be overweight. You do not have to be slightly heavy to have PCOS. PCOS can affect any women. It deals with the endocrine system. So if your endocrine system is messed up, then you have PCOS. PCOS, a lot of people think, oh, because a lot of women that do have PCOS do have a tendency to being overweight. That is one of the symptoms of it. And people think, oh, well, you just need to control it with diet and exercise. You can't control PCOS with diet and exercise alone. A lot of people think, oh, well, if you're young, PCOS won't bother you. PCOS does not discriminate against age. It does not discriminate against religion. It does not discriminate against does not discriminate against age. It does not discriminate against ethnicity. It does not discriminate against religion. The only thing that it kind of discriminates against is gender, because it don't affect guys. So ladies, we's in trouble. And one thing that I have to bring this up, because I have heard this so many times from so many fantastic women I know, because they all hear it. Well, if you don't focus on it, then you can accomplish your goals. That is one of the worst things you can ever say to anyone with PCOS, because you're telling them, oh, it's all in your head, when it's not. It's something that is completely and totally physical. I know so many women right now that are trying to conceive, and they are told, oh, well, if you just ignore it and let it happen, it'll happen. No, it won't. If you ignore it and don't do anything about it, chances are your chances of you, one, getting pregnant, and two, carrying full term decreases significantly. There's also a big myth that involves the pill, which is one thing I'm on. People think the pill cures PCOS because, oh, it regulates your system, so on and such forth. Well, the thing is, just because you have your period does not mean that you are able to conceive. What you need to do is ovulate, which for a lot of women with PCOS, because we don't get high enough estrogen levels, our body doesn't ovulate. All that happens is that little egg in the ovary, instead of just chilling in a fallopian tube and then traveling down into the uterus, goes straight to there and falls out. And that's what happens. A lot of women with PCOS don't ovulate. They have to take medications to ovulate. They have to take medications to control cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar. And again, going back to it, PCOS, it's crazy. It's like that movie with Osmosis Jones. It's like the movie Osmosis Jones, when there's the bad germ that makes everyone think, oh, he has a flu, and then the fever goes up and the person goes. Well, PCOS, it causes heart disease, it causes diabetes, and it can even lead to cancer. And I'm pretty sure that someone that passes away from PCOS will have diabetic shock, heart disease, or cancer on their list, because that does happen. because people just think that PCOS is just a small factor to it, when actually it's a big piece of the puzzle. And the problem is, a lot of people, they see PCOS and they go, okay, it's nothing. As long as it doesn't affect me, I'm good. But for the 1 in 10, like myself, PCOS affects us. And people see it as look at a Rubik's Cube. A lot of people will see it as just this one little piece. We see it as part of a bigger picture. This is how we see it. This is how everyone else sees it. And that's not what it is. It's a bigger problem that a lot of people need to take notice of and understand that there are a lot of signs and symptoms to PCOS. And PCOS isn't just one kicker and done. It is absolutely not. PCOS actually has many symptoms, and those symptoms are not all nice. There are some that are physical, there are some that are just general, and then there's a lot of internal. Visible things are things such as weight gain, belly fat, thinning hair, having dark spots or skin tags, facial hair, severe acne. The general PCOS symptoms that the majority of women do deal with is anxiety, depression, rage, mood swings, insomnia, craving sugar, fatigue, and a low sex drive. And the final thing, that this is the biggest thing, these are the internal symptoms of PCOS. And the only one of these that I do not have issue with is high cholesterol, and that's pretty much it. What the internal symptoms are ovarian cysts, excruciating pelvic pain, insulin resistance, irregular periods, sleep apnea, infertility, and periods where you don't ovulate. That is another big factor with it. So those are symptoms that deal with PCOS, and the majority of those symptoms I listed, I have. There are a few things I don't. And like I said, PCOS, it does not discriminate. And for every single woman, it is different. So even someone with PCOS like myself, I know my story. I don't know what other women go through, because their symptoms are completely different than mine. Their medication regimen is most likely extremely different than mine. Because for each and every individual person that has PCOS, they have their own individual way that the PCOS works through their system. So that is my video for this week. Again, please, 1, educate yourself. 2, help out anyone that you know that has PCOS and show them the support. And 3, please donate. Because PCOS, it's a big, big problem. Like I said, we have over 7 billion people in this world. That means 700,000 at a minimum have PCOS. 700,000 women. So again, go on your social media, flip through your phone book, your address, flip through your phone, and for every 10 women, one of them could be diagnosed with PCOS. One of them may already have PCOS, but 1 in 10 is diagnosed with PCOS at some point in their life. I was diagnosed at 7. There are some that are diagnosed in their 20s, and others that aren't diagnosed until they're 50, 60, or 70. PCOS does not discriminate. And it's nothing to joke about or nothing to say, oh, it doesn't matter. Because for the people that live with it, it's the biggest thing in the world. I'll be back next week with another video, and I'll see you then. You have a great day.